What's up, man? I'm back again with another story time. And today, we're going to be talking about how I stole this girl. Hey, it happens. All right, so you know the deal. We're going to get straight into it. All right, so this took place when I was 21. So I want to say about 4 years ago. One of the first jobs I had, second, but yeah, I worked for a rental car company, and basically I used to just wash the cars or whatever, and I was working two jobs and going to school at the time. So I worked for the rental car company, and I worked at the ABC store, the liquor store, and at the rental car company, at that job, like I said, basically all I did was wash cars or whatever, make sure they were ready to rent. And we never had too many like fine women come through there. Usually it was just a bunch of guys, or if we did have ladies, they weren't my type. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna say. And one day, this girl walks in, and she's pretty tough. She's short, and I like my fun size women. She's short, but she had a wagon on her. I'm talking about boom, like crazy, like stupid thick. And so I'm like, yo, I gotta have that. I need that. And so I tell my partner, I'm like, yo, I'm on her, like straight up. Like, it's my guy. We work together there. We still friends to this day, matter of fact. It was another girl that got hired on not too long after her, and they became real close. They were both short and they were both thick, like stupid, Joe. My man actually ended up going crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do. But so she gets hired, and I'm at her off the rip, like every chance I get. I'm doing a little cute, innocent flirting or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep it professional because that is your coworker, but we all young. I think she's like a year older than I am, so, and she had just graduated college. And I'm like, man, I at least got to shoot my shot, right? Right? Because if you don't shoot, you don't score. So I think I pulled up on her or whatever. And long story short, she had a man. Or, you know what I'm saying? She had a boyfriend. Actually, they went to college together. He was actually pretty high up in the band. We ain't gonna say no names or nothing like that, because the world is small. Boom. Basically, I knew she had a man, but I was still flirting with her anyway. You know, they would argue a lot on the phone or whatever. So I knew at least I had a small chance. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm halfway decent looking. At least I like to think. And so boom. What happened? Okay, so one day she was gonna, I guess her boyfriend and somebody else, they were gonna come in and rent a car from our job and take it on a road trip or something like that. And back at that time, I had really long hair. So now I don't have any hair, but yeah, I had long hair. So she brought her boyfriend in. Her and her man came in to rent the car, and basically, she starts walking around the room, introducing her boyfriend to all of her coworkers. So boom, introduce her to the manager, assistant manager, the other rental car agents. And then they get to the car preps. She introduced him to my man. She gave him a little half a hug or whatever. And then she goes to introduce him to me. And she walks up to me and she starts, matter of fact, I'm going to put up a picture of what I used to look like back in when I was 21, like 3 years ago. And she starts playing in my hair, like twirling it around or whatever. So when she did that, like, he didn't say nothing, but he was hot. And I could tell. So, like, from then on, the dude hated me. Like, whenever we would have happy hours or whatever, he would just be, you know what I'm saying, looking all crazy. And I'm like, what's up with your guy? Like, what's up with him? Like, he not feeling me? Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I ain't even did nothing. But look, I was dirty macking on the low though. And, yeah, like, one night we had all went out. He wasn't there. But she put up a video on Snap, and I was in the video, and he called her instantly. I mean, within the minute. What you doing down there? You know what I'm saying? You need to come home right now. And I'm like, yo, he is really bugging. Like, he really scared. Like, I'm chilling. I'm not even on that. Like, I'm just vibing out. You know what I'm saying? And, so she go home and we start, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that. So I leave her alone or whatever, you know what I'm saying? The night was cool. Ain't nothing crazy happened. And then maybe like a month later, she's like, at work, she's like, my line sister is having this party out in Petersburg, and you trying to, you know what I'm saying, you trying to pull up? And I'm like, I mean, why not? It's a party. Who wouldn't like to go to, you know what I'm saying? I like going out, so of course I you know what I'm saying, me and my man said he was going too, so I'm like, bet, we in there. You know what I'm saying? All the coworkers were going. So we get to the party, and her man's there. I didn't know he was gonna be there, but I walked through. Actually, I saw a girl that I knew from way back. I had went to middle school with her way back in the day. So I gave her a hug. I was like, yo, how you doing? Whatever. And then I said what's up to everybody, and I made my way to the kitchen. So me and all my coworkers, we sitting in the kitchen, turning up, drinking or whatever. And the party ended kind of early. It ended at like midnight. I was probably actually a little bit too tipsy to drive, but I drove home. And yeah, and the next day at work, or the next Monday, I think that was a Friday, it comes up, the shorty, the girl that I was pursuing or whatever, she's like, man, y'all got me in trouble. And I'm like, what you talking about? She's like, when y'all walked in, me, my man, and one of our other coworkers, we walked in, and I guess all the girls in the party were like, oh my God, where do you work at? Your coworkers are so fine. Like, and that right there, like, that sent my man, her boyfriend, over the top. Like, he couldn't stand hearing that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm already knowing now. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm gonna take his girl. You feel me? I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna take her. You know what I'm saying? I know I can get her now.